it looks like there's something else on that point out there. I don't think it has anything to do with double negative, but hey, since I'm out here anyway and we still have a little bit of daylight, let's go check it out. Okay, wow. What on God's green earth is this? This is what I freaking love about the desert. You know what I mean? Like, I just came out here to go look at this land artwork over here, and I had no idea that I was going to stumble upon, upon Count Dracula's meth lab. I mean, isn't that kind of what it looks like to you? It could be because it's a, stormy day in the background, but it kind of has like those castle parapet details. And then like the tar and plywood just sort of adds like that meth chic. But all joking aside, somebody put a lot of work into this thing. You can see, I mean, even the little rock wall around it and the gravel. I have no idea what's going on here. This is BLM land as far as I know. So I don't know why somebody would build a friggin' house here. Wow, look at this. Man, the ceiling is really low. I don't know if you can see that. I only have like a few inches clearance and I'm only 5'3", so golly, I have no idea what kind of strange Lilliputians built this clubhouse way out here in the desert or what they were doing. I mean, it looks like they have a little sitting area in here to get out of the wind, I guess, but then there's this cooler. I wonder if there's anything in the cooler. What if I open it and there's like body parts? It feels like it's empty. Wah, wah. I mean, if I was ever going to stumble across that serial killer everyone's always warning me about, this would definitely be the place where I would do it. Oh, look, there's a wooden spoon for mixing up the meth. Wow, look at the view outside the door, though. I mean, just coming out of here, look at that. Holy cow. If this was somebody's house, you would have an amazing view in all directions, and you could probably see double negative from your front porch. And that's sure to increase your property value. Okay, let's go in the rest of this place. God, the plywood or the, what do you call this stuff? There's a name for this. Strand. Oh God, I don't know. If you're a carpenter, you know what I'm talking about. It's not plywood, but whatever this wood is, it's soggy. So it's been out here for a while. Wow, look at this. I mean, there's just a lot of construction supplies laid in. Look, there's a bag of quickcrete that turned into a big old lump of crete quickly. But there's like fence posts and an expensive wheelbarrow, water bottles. Oh, there's a bunch of like fasteners and a Sharpie. Potting soil. Man, this is all like framed out like it was gonna be a legitimate house. Oh, what's this? Oh, look, they even hung artwork on the wall. Oh my God. Why? I think it's the Lord Jesus. Oh, what's interesting is, so I guess I'll take it that that's a sinner reaching up to the Lord maybe, but then there's this other shadowy figure that they just kind of sketched out the outline of, but they never finished it. I wonder who the artist is. Oh, there's no name on it or anything. We'll never know who drew that. Wow. Golly, who'd have thought I'd see two works of art on the same mesa in the same day? Far out, man. And then there's like there's an old cage. Looks like for a rabbit or something. Camel cigarettes. A little tiny shelf for plants or something. Oh, here's another cage for some more animals or people. Actually, those look like for tomato plants, and it's like one of those little fences you put up to keep deer out. But it kind of does look like a serial killer den in here. What's this? Oh, somebody was smoking weed up here. Smoking dope in the old Dracula's meth lab castle. There's a penny. Well, you know what? It's good luck to take a heads-up penny, even if it's covered in rat turds in a creepy old castle. So I'm going to pocket that. Oh, look. I guess maybe this was meant to be the front door back in the day. Let's see. Oh, they actually put a nice door on. I mean, somebody dragged all these materials up here and built this. Oh, it's boarded up. On BLM land? I mean, weird. But not as weird as this. Holy cannoli. I mean, if I was a less ethical person, I would totally take that drawing with me. Well, and that wheelbarrow. Those aren't cheap. Okay, I think this is laid here so that you can get up on the roof. I don't know if I really feel like climbing up on the roof, though. Okay, you know what? I just had to, but I didn't I tried to climb up that thing and I fell off, so I went up this pallet instead, and hey, now we're on top of the roof. And what a roof it is. I mean, joking aside, they did put a lot of paper or tar around all the seals on this thing, so I'm guessing it's watertight. And then look at the roof of the main building. I mean, it's like asphalted over, asphalt shingles. And there's even a skylight. I don't remember seeing that when we were down there. Or, wait, is that a skylight? Yeah. Or those aren't solar panels. There's gonna be a skylight. I don't remember seeing that. I guess it was plywooded over down there. Dang, somebody really spent a lot of money on this place. Why? What is the deal? But I mean, look at what a location. You're at the very edge of Mormon Mesa, looking out over the Virgin Valley, the whole dang mesa. I mean, this would be a place to sit and have your sunset cocktail. Boy, I am really glad I came out here because I was looking through my binoculars and I could see it looked like it was a castle, but I thought, there's no castle out here. Goes to show, you should never doubt your binoculars. When your binoculars say there's a castle, there's a castle. Okay, I'm gonna climb down now. I mean, what's wild about this place is the whole friggin' thing is just made out of plywood. You know, it's framed out professionally, so you can tell whoever built it knew what they were doing. But, not plywood, whatever this, OSB, I can't remember what it stands for, but whatever that is, man. Okay, well, we still have a little bit of daylight, and I kind of want to check out a few other things I noticed laying around this place before I leave. But at the same time, I sure don't want to get stranded on top of this creepy mesa in the dark. It's like the Louis L'Amour book, The Haunted Mesa. Oh, hey, look, here's a clue. Okay, so walking along the perimeter of the castle, I saw this pole that's set into the ground, and it says, Buttons. Now, who or what do you suppose Buttons was? I'm guessing it was a pet. Maybe they buried a cat or a dog, but right there, like right next to the house, seems kind of like a weird place. Let me see. I saw a little piece of paper tacked up over here. Maybe this has a clue on it. That was the front door, by the way. It's plywooded over. Oh, yeah, look. Look, it's all torn away by the wind, but you can kind of make up a little bit. It says something like, something in real time to something reported to, something tempo, something iento. Oh, so in Spanish. So whatever it was, said it in English at the top and Spanish at the bottom. Okay, the plot thickens. Let's cruise around and see if we can find any more clues. A lock that's locked. Well, that's not going to help. I mean, here's some more construction materials. Railroad ties, tile. Stuff is valuable, man. Oh, look, here's another pole, but this one says Rosie at the bottom. Oh, what does this one say? Oh, it looks like it's worn away, but it C-U-I, Well, the one that says Rosie makes me think that maybe they let their kids put their name in like the 4 pillars of the awning or something, but why would they have a kid named Buttons? That really makes no sense. Maybe Rosie was another pet. Okay, this looks like an RV awning, right? Came off the side of an RV. I guess they were planning to put that up on the side of the castle. There's a pretty old can here. Let's see. Maybe it's not that old. Oh, Mountain Dew. It's not really that old. Okay, so I don't know. Looks like people were up here not too long ago. Oh, here's another spoon. They did like their spoons here. Maybe it wasn't meth. It was heroin. They were cooking heroin. What a place to do heroin, huh? And then what's this? Looks like the frame to... Oh, a hammock. The base of a hammock. Oh, they probably thought this was going to be like their little summer paradise. I wonder what happened. It looks like they even had an air conditioner. I don't remember seeing that inside. I might have to go back inside real quick. Oh, wow, look. Creepy rusted old pair of pliers just laying on these stacked up bags of Quikrete that have solidified. Yeah, but then there's a nice plant, potted plant. Golly. Okay, let's go back inside real quick and just... Oh, man, look, the hinge to the door just laying there. Oh, this is kind of sad. Yeah, because this door that we came in had a pretty nice door in it, too. Okay, so let me turn my flash back on. The AC unit was... Oh, wow. What? And there's a creepy old battery in here so they could have power, I guess? 3-outlet adapter. Oh, my goodness. Yiker rooskies. I don't know where the air conditioning unit went to, though. I guess I guess it's behind, because if you look behind the battery, there's a kind of like duct. Maybe that's what it was. Huh, far out. Okay, and then the skylights were like, and I don't see any evidence of skylights on the inside. That's weird. You think you'd at least see where they were cut out. Oh gosh, man, this video is going to be real long now, because one of the videos where it took a U-turn. I went out here to look at some highfalutin art and got bogged down in an old castle. Hey, look here. Isn't this a chunk of melted metal? Like, I've seen this when, like when they had the big fires in California, or I should say when they have the big fires in California, I've seen big melted chunks like this of cars. I think that's a piece of metal. And actually, I did notice over here, well, there's a big pile of burned out stuff, but I guess, let me go check this thing out first. There's this weird pole mechanism right on the edge of the mesa. Maybe this will give us a clue. Okay, wow. This thing is noteworthy because, first of all, it's on a mound of shattered glass. Yikes. And then, gosh, what do you think that was? Like radio equipment? Like ham radio, regular radio, TV. Somebody watching will be able to tell us what this was and why it's here in front of this creepy old castle. Okay, back over to where that burned stuff was. There's also, it looks like they were working on building something here. You can see they put those pillars, the bases of these pillars in, like they were gonna, I don't know, build some kind of deck or patio. You know what I mean? That was kind of a lot of work. Wonder what they had planned there. Okay, here's this big burned out pile. It looks to me like they burned a car. I'll bet you anything that's what that lump of melted metal was. I mean, it could just be a trash pile where they burned trash, but that's an awful big trash pile. And it's awfully thoroughly burned. It's like somebody took the time to really burn something real good. Ooh, what is... There's all these little... Oh my god, it's those little stones like you get at Michael's. You know what I mean? Those little glass things. Those are expensive. And this whole burn pit is filled with them. Look, they're everywhere. I have half a mind to collect them all, but why? You know what I mean? Like, who would burn a bunch of these decorative stones? These things aren't cheap. It's weird. Maybe it was like somebody had a wedding that went bad. Like, some guy built this castle and he was going to take his bride out to live in it. And then when she saw it, she was like, wedding's off. And his heart was broken, and so he like, they already had bought all the little centerpiece things for the wedding, and like threw them all in this big pit and burned them all, and then jumped over the edge of the mesa. It's just a theory. Okay, well, either way, I'm gonna have to revise my guess that this was a car. I don't think a car was burned here. There's not anything that looks like car parts. I just see a lot of those little decorative glass, I don't know what you even call those things. Wow, weird, really weird. And then there's a lot of blue glass here too that looks super thick and kind of old and valuable. Huh, what? And then look at this. This could be a cool stencil for like an art project, or I suppose it'd be more of a craft project. Oh my goodness, I love stuff like this. What about this? The hay was this? Mysteries, mysteries, and more mysteries. This place is nothing but one big mystery wrapped in an enigma. I mean, an enigma. Somebody actually told me that once. He said I was like a mystery wrapped in an enigma. And they actually didn't realize they were making a mistake. On second thought, maybe that's actually what they meant. Okay, it's getting dark here up on the old haunted mesa. So before I leave, there's one more thing I wanted to see when I first drove in. Now, what is this? This is the base, like the innards of a Honda. Oh, I see. It was like a quad. Oh my gosh, what happened? Okay, wow. I have no idea what to make of this place. And if anybody watching this video actually knows, please comment below and let everyone know the answer to the mystery. Or if anyone has any fun theories as to what might have happened here. You know, like I had my theory about the heartbroken guy, or, you know, maybe it really was a vampire trying to make meth way out here on the edge of this lonely mesa. The meth-making vampire of Mormon Mesa. Sounds like a Louis L'Amour book to me. But if you have any theories that you'd like to share, post those down below too, because they're always fun to read. But as for me, I guess I'm going to get back in my rig and head on home while I still have a little bit of daylight, because there's some other random stuff out here. And you never know, I might stumble on something else I want to shoot footage of. And I'd like to be able to have the daylight to do it. Okay, so this is why I wanted to leave with plenty of daylight left. I knew I would stumble upon at least one other interesting thing, and well, guess what? I did. The sign here says, "Welcome, Polish negative. No earth destruction. Support our troops. Artist established RCK 2002. There's a bunch of these weird acronyms. I'm not sure what they stand for. Literally or figuratively. Like, what does this whole thing stand for? Okay, so I'm guessing it must be a Polish person who built it, because it's making a lot of Polish jokes. Here's the Polish dining table. Oh, it was only put up in 2019, not that long ago. Oh, what's in this? Oh, wow, look, it's like a little, kind of like those trail registers. It's got, oh, okay, that little backpacker kid was telling me about this. He called it a geocache. It's got some, granola bars, a mask, a sanitary wipe, just some things you might need, and a really nice ceramic ammo can. Okay, I guess these are the names of the people who put this up. Oh, this is Polish positive. Polish negative, Polish positive. No earth destruction. Real earth. WRA art. I'm not really sure what this means. I guess they're anti double negative. They seem to be very pro troops. Huh. There's the old Polish negative sign. Wow, I don't know what to make of this. And look over here. Old bed frame with this creepy old angel. Oh my lord. Oh look. It says live, laugh, love. Boy howdy. This is wild, man. And there's a bunch of little decorative rocks. Peace, hope, bless this garden. Oh, look at this creepy face. That's kind of cool. Man, again, if I wasn't such an ethical person, I would totally take that face, because that's awesome and I could make something really cool out of it. But what I can do is, I found that penny on the floor in the creepy meth castle. I could put the penny down here, leave my little contribution with this other money. Wow, I really don't know what to make of this. I'm guessing it's some people who really didn't like Michael Heiser's work and wanted to make their own thing. I guess it's kind of making fun of double negative. And then there's all these funny, well, I guess you would call them informational signs. Please keep door closed. Meanwhile, beware of the dog. No solicitors. Well, in a place called Mormon Mesa, I suppose you might expect to get solicitors. Or how about this one? Office. Employees only. No trespassing, hunting, or fishing. Violators prosecuted under penalty of law. Well, I'll be. Okay, well, I'm just going to go ahead and get back in my rig and leave this place, because I think there might be one other interesting thing up here that hiking kid, who, by the way, is camping at the top of Double Negative, told me about. So I want to make sure I have plenty of daylight for that, but I was going to show you guys one other thing. I didn't take that creepy face because, well, that's just my code of ethics, but I did find this out in the desert earlier today. A fully loaded clip. 9mm. Hey, there's a bullet shortage. There's an ammunition shortage going on right now in this country, and I have a 9mm, so I'm taking it. You could see it just fell out of some hillbilly's Jeep or something. It was laying right on the side of a Jeep trail I was driving. Okay, I better get back in the car and go. Okay, well, unfortunately, I never did find the boat that kid was talking about. No telling where it could be up here, but I did take a very interesting little side detour down into the Virgin Valley, and oh my god. All I can say is, I'll be back to explore more of the mysteries of Mormon Mesa.